Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having a water and I'll be reviewing Eden, Eclipsed by Dawn by Arianna Isabella. This is a book I downloaded off of KU, but of course I'm going to give my honest opinion. These are the tropes. And these are the content warnings. I did get the author's permission to post these. Please pause to read. The author is very detailed so you understand what you're getting into. As to my rating, I am giving this book a 4.25. I really did enjoy it. I'm excited to talk about it. So what's this book about? So this book is the sequel to Eden in Sunder, which was really good. Make sure to check it out because you do have to read that book in order to read this one, where the storyline continues where the whispers of rebellion and conflict are growing louder day by day as all the angels' alliances are being tested, as God slumbers and Michael is still left in command and the power is going to his head. Samael in particular is being forced to confront his beliefs as well as choose a side due to his beloved Lilith being wiped from Eden. And in her place, a likeness of her with her essence has replaced her, Eve. With all the shifting alliances, Samael has been forced to choose a side where the stakes are higher than anything that's ever been seen before, which has the ability to affect the cosmos. At the center of it is Lilith, his beloved, who is pregnant with their child, a child which could bring about great destruction or great positive change. In the meantime, to prep for the birth of their child and to prepare for the oncoming conflicts coming their way, they seek out alliances in other pantheons. Forgotten celestial beings are remembered and brought forth, and angels within Michael's own court join Samael and Lilith's court. All in order to prepare for a war where the fate of every god and every mortal alike hangs by a thread, where every choice matters and no one, not even the mightiest archangel, can escape the consequences. So what are my thoughts on this book? Again, I'm giving it a 4.25. I really did enjoy this. As I always say, Arianna's writing style is beautiful and unique, and the imagery she creates is just stunning. I really enjoy her writing. This is a book that is the continuation of book one, as I mentioned, Eden in Sunder. It is a great continuation of that storyline, and it does leave on a cliffhanger. I don't know how many more books are in this series, but it is an ongoing series, and I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. Now, I will say, the first book I did give a 4.75. It did drop a little bit in this book because while I did enjoy the writing style, as always, by Arianna and the plot, I did feel the middle dragged a little bit, and I was just wanting it to pick up pace again. Now, having finished the book, I will say I can see what was trying to be accomplished and what was being set up, but at the time when I was reading it, I again was just wanting it to pick up a little bit more because I was really excited to see what was going to happen. I was just like, okay, let's get past this. I really want to find out what happens next. So that is just a little bit of a drop for me in terms of my rating from the first book to now. Now, for the characters themselves, I will say Samael and Lilith, their romance was not as prevalent in this book. This book is more focused on the plot and moving the storyline forward. But their interactions together when they did have them in the book, and also their characters separately as individuals, I really enjoyed any time either of them came on the page. Now, in this book, a lot of new characters are introduced, but at no time did I feel overwhelmed with the introduction of all the new characters. When they were merging the old and new ones together, it just felt like it was adding to the storyline in a really great and interesting way. Now, one of the characters introduced in this book was Eve, and I was prepared to hate her on principle alone for what she represents as a replacement to Lilith. But having read her character, I was actually surprised by how much I actually did like her, because yes, she is a softer character, but you can still see the kernels of Lilith within her that add a strength to her, and with her situation, I actually really did enjoy her. Now, Adama, or Adam, let's call him, I can't remember the proper pronunciation. I hated him in book one. I don't hate him in this book because of how he treated Eve, but I still don't like him. But overall, I loved all the characters, new and old. I love the storyline. I'm really excited to see where this story goes as it progresses. Like I said, I'm really interested. This is a very unique story, and it's definitely been fun to read it. Now, this book is currently available in the KU program. Definitely give it a download, give it a read. I think it was just over 200 pages, so not a huge read, but just enough. And I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.